All right, so now let's keep going on our little project for the Esri conference. We cut the wires, stripped them, and some people were wondering why I left one bit uncut and this part exposed. Pretty much the current is going to flow nonstop here, and that's going to be the part that's going to act as the connector within the relay. Technically, let me plug that in. It's always a fun part, plugging in wires. All right. Also have a little on-off switch just to be on the safe side. So now current is flowing through the main wire, and when I put those two together, they start to lead up one by one. So that's where the relay is going to come and fit in. The relay is going to fit here and act as an on-off switch. That part is working. Just going to turn it off for the moment. Now let's switch to the relay. We know the theory. We know our concern is whether it's going to be too much current going in. So first we're going to take the relay, put that on the board, and make sure it works. So going back to our Edison board, I'm going to plug the relay into D6. Yes, you could plug it into any of the other D port. That's totally fine. Then I'm going to turn to Intel XDK, from which we've uploaded a very simple script to just turn the sensor on and off. So let's see what happens if we launch it. There we go. So you may be able to see the light going on and off. There's also some noise going through to let us know that the relay is working. All right, so the current is going on and off. I guess the last point we have to do now is try to plug it in and see what happens. By the way, when it stops, it does not mean the board is fried. It's just that in the little code we created, after about 10 seconds, we make the relay go to sleep to be on the safe side. So we have that going. And now let's take our wires back. All right, I'm going to put the wires in. Now, as I put the wires in, obviously for the show, we're going to have a bit of a nicer casing, and we're going to tighten the screws on the relay so they don't go and jump up and down, just like they just did here. At this stage, we just want to make sure it works and that it's safe to work with. All right, and I'm going to turn the power back in here. There we go. So now we're going to go and turn the relay on. There we go, relay's on, and as you can tell, the light goes on and off. So we know we can have regular 220 going through that relay. The relay will survive most likely, and we also have some fail-safe in our code. Next step, and that's really going to be the last step for us, is take that little bit of code and put that within our Smart Notify environment so we can do some fun stuff with it. That'll be the last part, and that's going to be the last video, which we'll likely run from the show. Encourage you guys to follow us on Twitter and also subscribe to this feed as we start to push more and more content your way.